Hey everyone, Luna here, or Millie, depending on the video. I still haven't come up with what I want to brand myself as on this channel yet, so hopefully I can come up with that soon. First off, I'm gonna keep this a bit short. I'm sorry. I know I said I'd use an animation to welcome 50 subscribers, but I couldn't. I didn't have motivation nor the skill as of yet to create an animation like I wanted to. So, I hope this will suffice. A speed paint of Cross and Dream as warrior cats. Well, kinda. Cats at the very least. I'm trying to work out my own cat society type story, but not exactly like warriors. Maybe you all can help me on thinking of some ideas and concepts. Like what the heck to call each group of cats? Cause Google is not helping. Clouder and glaring are not exactly what I'm after, and I can't use the word clan because that's warriors, and I can't use colony because that's already taken by Tennille Flowers on YouTube, who is a huge inspiration of mine. But anyway, that's off topic. Let's get into the video, shall we? Cross would be a fighter cat with a specific spirit cat following him, Kara. He didn't know why, but since he was born, he had Kara be a part of him. Kara's voice was only heard by Cross, and sometimes the black and white cat wondered if he was hearing things. But Kara would occasionally interact with objects just to remind Cross that he isn't an illusion. He isn't there all the time, though, just coming up when Cross needs help. Cross is a great fighter and a hunter, taking out large prey single-pawed. At least, that's how everyone else sees it. He would routinely bring back foxes, dogs, and sometimes even hawks, but most of his days would be spent cleaning or sleeping. Dream, however, is a cat that isn't versed in fighting and hunting like Cross is. He's more versed in healing cats and being basically a therapist to cats who need him. He truly does care about everyone else before himself, and sometimes he even forgets about himself completely. He's gone days without eating and cleaning before, but Cross pulled him out of it. Dream does enjoy caring for others, but he does end up being a bit out of character sometimes. He can be a bit pessimistic by bringing up some bad things that he's done, but only when he's alone or with Cross. Even though he doesn't tell his brother, Nightmare can sense it. Also, I have not designed Nightmare yet, so hope maybe stick around for that. I may design Nightmare in the future along with a couple of other Sansas. Dream is very smart though, and when the leaders need help, even if they're rivals, they'll send out to Dream to find out what to do. But this puts some strain on the gold cat to give a right answer. He has gotten it wrong before, and, well, best not to think about what happened. Cross is also quite smart and able to think on his paws. However, he can't handle taking down cows or certain coloured dogs. He'll bolt away when he sees them, tail low and rush to the nearest rock, or back to camp if it was nearing the end of the patrol. Cross being able to talk to Kara often leaves him as a social outcast of the camp. He usually sticks to himself and sleeps away from everyone. Well, except when he gets near Dream's den. He doesn't feel alone when he sleeps there. Now, let's get to the ship, and how the heck would this work if Cross and Dream are both male cats? Well, in my own universe, since I want to have a bit more representation of this if I ever do make this into a book or something. Cats who can't have offspring of their own will usually roam around cities, towns, in barns or otherwise to find abandoned or struggling kittens and mother cats. They'll bring the mother and kittens back to camp and help them get on their paws again. But if they find a kindle of kittens alone and the scent of the mother is completely gone or mixed with blood, they will take in the kittens. And that's how Cross and Dream would have Lux and Faith. I'm probably saying Lux's name wrong, but I've said Lux since I first saw the name. That's what I'm going with. I haven't designed them yet, but I will eventually. Along with Nightmare, so maybe there'll be a group piece of Dream, Cross, Lux, Faith, and Nightmare at some point. Don't expect it soon, though. Now, you've waited long enough. On with the story I came up with and the drawing speed paint to go with it. Cross pulled back the ivy on the burrow. Dream never stayed in his burrow for this long. It was unusual. After a ton of convincing from a certain spirit cat, Cross decided to go to the burrow. What he saw shocked him. Dream curled up in his nest, Nightmare over him and holding a rabbit. Nightmare sighed, placing the kill near Dream. Please, Dream, you need to eat. You haven't eaten in days, Nightmare whispered. Dream didn't move. The lavender cat sighed again, walking out slowly. He gave Cross a single look before making his way out. Cross walked in, making sure to tread lightly on the thicker grass and twigs. He curled up beside Dream's nest, tail over his. Dream glanced over, his eyes dull and broken, and it broke Cross. Hey, Dream, Cross smiled. You doing okay? The golden cat shook his head, curling back up in the soft grass and mud. His fur was matting and gathering a lot of dirt. The white Tom was heartbroken, but walked into the nest. He curled around Dream and started grooming him. Here, you can't go this long without grooming and eating. You can eat now, then sleep. And Dream did. He began eating the meal and could only get half of it down, but it was better than nothing. He curled up again, yawning quietly as he was groomed. There you go. Get some rest, Cross smiled, feeling Dream's breathing slow down. The white tomcat sighed, slowly stopping with the grooming session. He looked down at his friend and felt a need to protect him. Cross yawned as well and smiled. I promise. I'll protect you, Dream, no matter what. And that's the story. I hope you enjoyed. This took months on and off working on the script and art alone, not to mention the audio I had to do in like 10 minutes. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. I think that's what all the other YouTubers say. I feel bad doing that, but it's what you gotta do, right? I want to do more art-related things in the future. Please help me come up with a name for these darn cat groups. I am really struggling because Google is not helping me whatsoever, as I said earlier. Well, that's it from me. Bye!